race. Nicely turned out that fiberglass at the back of that bucky. And here's the results after day 1, 500 kilometers. Francie Chepik's the overall leader, ahead of Rob Walk. We haven't seen too much of him. Greg Harvey and Boy Stone are next, with Variava and Carolyn doing very well. And Woolridge, as you've seen, leading the production vehicle class ahead of Cliffy Barker and R.P. Reineck and Shumi van Veeren, they're in fourth. Right, it's day 2, Sunday morning. It's early at 7 o'clock, and then this time now they're going to start in their positions they finished on the road, and also on the difference in time that they finished. So off we go does the Chepiks, also goes Woolridge, and here's Cliffy Barker now, and behind him, those few seconds, there he is. This is going to be a fight to the finish. They're going to do this 250 kilometer loop in the opposite direction, and then they're going to head 250 k's down back to Gabarone. And this entire village, as you can see, erected in the bush, a whole atmosphere of long distance off-road racing. South Africans, certainly in off-road races in particular, know how to do it in style. They've been working in cars, they've been partying, they've been having a wonderful time out here in Botswana. Rob Walk in the single-seater, looking good to finish in the top 6. Big motor at the back of that one. He's just 14 minutes by the Chepiks at the moment, finished in the Lichtenberg 400. Lots of torque to get through that thick sand. This loop's not too bad, there's more bush than anything else. You can see those markers say turn right. The Birkins, they lead by 17 minutes in that Class E, that standard production 4x4 class in that Castrol Toyota. Second in their class, Shumi van Veeren, Fani Kutsa, on those Conti tires, as we say. They're just behind Woolridge and Farrock, not too far behind. And here's Alfred, the Quadri-Sure 4x4 Toyota. That's the one that's done so well over the last 14 years. And because you could see Pete in the dust, now they're difficult to find out which way to go. They're 31 seconds behind Shumi. And this course a lot more difficult in the opposite direction. It's all been chowed up. They're going the opposite direction on the loop. As we start heading back for Botswana, also difficult. There's lots of tracks and it's been ploughed up there for these competitors. RP at the end of the loop now. They're coming in for their service point, and then they're on their way back to Gabarone's. It's mid-morning. They'll be finished by lunchtime, that's for sure. Looks for his split, and here they go. A professional team gets into action here. 1, 2, 3, they'll be back on the road. Cliff Barker's hurrying along. He's third on the road. Sounding good, that M3 BMW. 20,000 rands with the M3 BMW. Trying to get the Chepiks back on the road. Some spectators have got in the way. They say, please get back. Here we go, and those big tires at the back just dig in there. And they're on the way back to Gabs. 250 k's and another win possibly. R.P. Reineck flying along. Second on the road, first in his class. Battling a little bit in the sand as they stop here. Shumi van Veeren. They get away from the pits as well. Well serviced now. Got a full tank of gas. They might have only had two-wheel drive. They've done a great job here, the Birkins, as they start heading back for Gabs over the Letlekong Molipololi Road. They're on their way for a win. It's a great performance there by two-wheel drive, and Mark Corbett and Wild Moore certainly racing that race car. They are giving a big set. Fourth in the special vehicle category at the moment. Low down torque, that's what you need in off-road racing. As they get back into the bush, still a lot of bush there, and here's the sort of country we go for. In the lead there you see Mark Corbett, John Moore, and just behind them, Cassie could see it's Pete Swanepoel hurrying along there. It's a nice easy track now. The navigator can sit back for a little while. Right, we're getting close to the finish now. Neil Woolridge looking so good. Oh, so comfortable to do off-road racing, but you forget just how quick these guys are. Tom Smith hasn't been beaten this year. That mighty man, Porsche engine, he doesn't go that far. Doesn't never brakes, it just gets on. He's got to navigate himself all out there on his own single-seater. And Cliffy Barker, well, this has been a great run for him now. All that hard work they've been putting into this vehicle certainly has been paying off there. And they're right on track there and sounding good, looking good. As Cassie could see, Pete Swanepoel bouncing their way. There's that thick sand back again as we get near to the finish. Very hard. You can imagine those engines are really struggling here. And the men likely to win this event, they haven't got far to go. 1,000 kilometers under the belt. And this is going to be their fourth win of the season. And R.P. Reineck, a big power, that 4.5 litre Land Cruiser, a real solid vehicle if ever there was one. Hasn't missed a beat. And Toyota put their money where their mouth is, and certainly they support this off-road racing in a big way. And from Botswana, still hurrying. He knows this country well. He can run so fast. There's a dog chasing you on the right-hand side. Flat out there, he's doing 100, 120 k's an hour. You go up here, take trees up, and you really do a lot of damage to suspension. A few punctures, not as many as we've had on some of the other events. That's the bad man from Botswana, that's Shumi van Veeren, well named. Greg Harvey, Boy Stone, the Jimco, that Castrol Jimco. They're going for second spot behind the Chepiks. And Cliff Weigelt and Jan Smallberg, third in the Super Truck class. And as we get to the finish, just a few hundred metres to go, he's got his 4th win of the season, motor sounding as healthy as ever, and this Chepik team has done so well once again. Hat-trick of wins there in the Toyota 1000 for the Chepiks.
Well, the second day started off very great. This morning it started at 7 o'clock and we had a 7-minute lead. So we got out there and we doubled that lead by the time we got back to the overnight stop. It's on a 250 kilometer loop. We got another 5 minutes, so that gave us a nice comfortable lead to come home with. Even with a puncture or whatever, we knew that we could make a good plan and come in ahead of everybody.
Coming in for their 6th win in the Toyota 1000 Desert Race, Robin Houghton, the navigator, very successful team, and R.P. Ranico, the driver.
Ons het vandag 'n baie goeie skoon ronde gehad, geen probleme gehad nie. Ons het was gelukkig om 40 kilo's na die begin van die oggend die Pajero in te ry en weer by te gaan en net daarna by die klip Bakel verby te kom. En daarvan af was dit net al die pad goed vir ons geweest.
That's been quite a race, and he's going to be happy coming home there 3rd on the road there. Cliffy Bach, and winning his class as well, the Mitsubishi Pajero, the Repro Gel one of Woolridge and Paul Vermaak. And the Birkins didn't think they're going to finish at all, and here they win their class. Very good performance with 2-wheel drive in that Castle Toyota. So the Chepiks are the overall winners. Hard combination to beat. That's a senior and junior. Shared the driving. Varian and Carolyn went well in coming home in 3rd position overall in their class. R.P. Reinick and Robin Houghton won. So did Neil Woolridge, winning their class with Paul Vermaak, and Shumi van Vuren did well with Fani Kutza. The Toyota 1000 Desert Race was proudly brought to you